Go.
And we're live.
There it is. I see it. Okay. It's legit.
Oh, that's going to be...
I'm going to turn off that sound.
Yep. I did the same thing.
Hey.
What's going on, everyone? Thanks for joining the live. We have a full house today.
Wow. Welcome to the party.
Let the first order of the beard meeting commence. Dan, we have to
I'll
talk
leave
about
now.
something.
I'll leave now. My wife made me shave it off. And then I got herpes, and she won't kiss me, and I shaved it for nothing. So,
oh boy.
here we are.
That's
What
what
happened
licking the
to
toilet
the
seat at
Workbench
Workbench Con.
Yeah, Workbench Con.
Whatever happens at Workbench Con, we don't talk about it.
Hey, were you,
Or
all
something
three
like
of
that.
you guys at Workbench Con? Because I
Hell
see,
yeah.
Peter, I saw you through the crowd, and we never actually got to talk. And Daniel, were you in the crowd too? I didn't get a chance.
I shook your hand, so this is
oh,
awkward.
you did. Okay, so. Yes, that's right. No, I
didn't
said hi
have
to a
her-
million people. It's like,
To be fair, he didn't have herpes. So, yeah.
that's right.
I may have not had herpes then, but I have it now. And I did shake your hand, so you do the math.
Yeah,
Wait
once
a
you get
minute.
it, you get it one
I'm not
time, you
gonna
get it
touch
all
his
the time. Yeah.
No, life has been a blur, honestly.
That
It
whole
really has.
weekend was a blur.
I think, Jimmy, I shook your hand when you were coming into the Total Boat tent at like 3 a.m. as I was leaving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
That was, me and Derek had just come back. Derek, I think Paul, did you come back with us at 3 a.m. too?
I think I bounced at that point.
Yeah,
after,
you
Paul
left.
was not there.
You went back.
after the debriefing session.
Yeah, we had a very intense debrief after a conversation, but we ended up going into the Total Boat tent, and everybody was like completely obliterated except for me and
Yeah.
Derek. Like everybody was like falling into the curtains.
yep.
It was bad.
Yep.
It was a
Telling me-
real mess.
telling me, like, it's funny. I told Derek, I go, these people are like, there's so many sweet. I mean, I hope this doesn't offend anybody. People were so sweet in the daytime and they're kind of stoic, and then at night they're like, I love you, man.
I was just gonna say, I fucking love you.
Johnny Builds may or may not have sent me a dick pic. I'm just just saying that.
Bring his name up.
When I was walking
think
out,
me and him
I
are
said to
dating.
somebody better go save Johnny Bill's marriage right there. And they apparently couldn't hear each other very well, so they were leaning into each other's ear. I said, tell somebody pull him away from that person that can't hear him talk.
Why do I know exactly who you're talking about, too?
We all do.
We were there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It was fun time though. It was great to see everybody let go and loosen up and have a good time.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Workbench Con is always amazing, and,
Oh.
and if you don't go, you are missing out.
That was my first one, and it was a blast. I was in your class frantically taking notes. Recklessly, without vision, just do it. Okay, cool. And you'll figure it out along the way.
Mine or somebody else's? Mine?
Yours, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
all right,
oh,
just
yeah.
like, let's just start doing it. Okay, so
How I just threw money at a shop and hope for the best.
Yeah, I
It
really
was
did.
my favorite class.
and things just things lined up, money appeared, classes happened. I love it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the
it
whole
was
time
really
I'm
funny.
nudging Emma, like, hey, you listening? Let's do it.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
true. It's really true. The way that thing, like, all these guys here witnessed it all. I mean, I remember Jackman, you built something. You built a swing or something in the shop. You carved something in the shop that first time.
Yeah, I carved a bench when it was just the canoe in there, nothing else.
Yeah. So, I mean, all these guys witnessed it firsthand, and it's great that now we've all basically got a chance. We've all done a show in there, and you guys have all seen that place from the inception. It's great.
Man,
Pat, are
that's
you
crazy.
crying?
No, not yet.
I actually thought Derek was sleeping there for a second. I was going to have one of you guys wake him up.
No, cleaning my fingernail.
Show
Oh, yeah,
is live
good
tonight
timing,
at
good
midnight,
timing.
Right? Tonight at midnight, the show's live.
I don't
3
know.
3
a.m.
a.m. 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
3 a.m. What time zone?
Eastern.
It's
Eastern.
it's midnight
American time.
California time.
American time.
Also, I'll still be up.
Okay.
At 3. Cool.
Perfect.
Midnight in
How
America.
did that come up? Was one of you approached and you guys wrangled, or were all of you approached at the same time?
Jackman got approached because of his Reddit account.
Jackman, tell the story.
Really?
Yeah,
I
do it.
still don't believe it.
I mean,
So-
we heard the story last time, I think, but tell everyone now that it's not, super secret double probation stuff.
Yeah, I was posting some nudes on this bear subreddit.
As one does. You got to get that karma.
Yeah, apparently TV producers are just watching that.
100%.
So, the giant nutcracker that I made, I posted that on Reddit, and some TV producer found that post and was like, "Hey, you seem interested to do some cool stuff. Let's talk." And we had a Skype call, an hour-long Skype call, and we've all done a bunch of those. You guys have probably done them too. It's like they never go anywhere. Like it's always just like, yeah. It's a bunch of empty words, and they're just trying to get, numbers of people of Skype calls just to justify their job. But this one seemed legit. And told her about the maker community and these guys and all that. And she found a photo of the 5 of us sitting in the giant Adirondack chair in New York City. And she's like, who are these guys? I need to talk to these other guys. So I gave her their contact info. So she had Skype calls with the other 4 here. And I mean, the rest
Can
is
I
history.
interrupt 1 second? I remember she had Skype calls with you guys, and I blew her off twice. And she was like, hey, dude, like, if you don't answer my call, like, we're not going to include you, And I remember thinking, like, this thing can't be real, because I had to not work overtime to take her call. So I finally took it, thank God.
And this was like literally a week after I had a Skype interview for making it, because Jimmy, you suggested. I was like, I'm never going to be on TV, and then Jackman's like, hey, you want to be on TV? I was like, all right.
Wait, as a contestant or as?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to replace Jimmy.
That's the one with Offerman and Amy Poehler, right?
He doesn't know this, but he was auditioning to be the guy who cleans up after the end of the day.
The toilet.
I was like, sure, yeah. What is this?
Those guys have to be great on camera.
He's got the hair for it. You're hired.
And the face.
The funniest thing about
Continue,
making it,
Jackman.
I've done making it now 3 times, and each time I think I'm going to do work when I'm there, and I'll be like literally like in the middle of CNC and something, and they call like the whistle. It's like the end of the day, and the CNC machine shuts off in the middle of a cut. There's a giant switch that just says "Go home" on it, and when they flip it, everything on set turns off. There was not even a joke. Like the grips come in and they put everything through from like one box, and they go, "Okay, lights out," and everything shuts off.
I'm picturing the guy from Airplane when he unplugs the landing strip. Everything just turns off.
I remember one night I was cutting something for somebody for the next day or something, and I was like, guys, can you please turn it on? I just need to run the table saw for like 2 minutes. And I turned it on, and there's like 4 guys, like after hours cleanup guys, and they're all just so annoyed that I'm making them like work an extra 3 minutes so I could run a piece of plywood through the table.
Oh, how
saw.
terrible.
That's union stuff on the
Back to Jack.
Universal.
Let's not bash the unions. I'm still a union worker. It's apology.
Until tonight at 3:02 a.m.
Go ahead, Jackman. Finish the story.
Yeah, I
Where
mean
were we?
that's the most of it, I guess. Like from that, like we were chit-chatting with her for a while, and she's like, hey,
Remember that date? What was that date when Lauren called you for the first time? What was that date?
It was like 2016.
Wow.
I think it was a little over 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago.
Wow.
2017.
According to my math, that's 6 years.
That's
I'm the math guy.
No, I think it's
You can trust me.
2017.
End of 2017.
5 years ago.
Because it was.
I'm the math guy.
Because didn't we do the
You're gonna
thing
have
in
to fight me.
2018?
No, Derek, you were talking on Jeff the other day. It was October of 19 was the first Maker Camp, and that's when we shot it right after that.
Yep.
So then it was 2018 that we talked to her.
It was a year before that.
Yeah, it must have been the end of 18.
Yeah, because your pictures, our hangout was December of 2017.
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So you've had this under your hat for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
you guys
didn't
all
just film it
There's
last
no
week.
hair on our heads because we had this under our hat.
From what I understand, that's how it kind of works in the TV world. Like everything kind of moves real slowly.
Yeah, it
Right?
moves so slowly that every project dies.
I'll
Every
be
project.
honest with you. I've been asked about 100 times today how excited I am. Like I said to Jimmy today, it's like when you
You're
watch
over it.
somebody die slowly and they finally die, you're not sad because that you've been crying for 9 months. That's how
I'm laughing,
I've been so excited
but I shouldn't be.
for the last year.
Derek's been
It's
crying
like-
for 3.5 years.
Yeah, I don't have any more excited. I'm all excited out. I don't have
Keeps
any
sitting
more
on his
excited
balls.
in me. It's crazy. I mean, I'll be excited tomorrow, but
The time
it
goes
just seems
by
like
so
it's been
fast,
going
too.
on so long.
Like Derek, we were talking last night. You were like,
Yeah.
it just seemed like yesterday we were like, oh my god, we got to get through
Thanksgiving,
Christmas.
right?
Yeah, Thanksgiving, New
Hey,
Year.
Graz, hold on. Graz, could you sit on the high chair and get closer to the mic?
Your audio got a little low, bud.
This guy's on TV.
Use your Jackman voice.
Use your outside voice, Grazi.
Graz, your mic is a little low.
YouTube, get us questions if you got them too,
Oh,
because
yeah.
this is,
Sorry,
get the
my-
questions in here. We'll take
my
advantage of.
luscious full head of
take
hairs
advan-
in my ears. I didn't hear you, Jimmy.
Is Mike backwards?
I've heard
mic is
stories about your
backwards.
hair from
Graz, are
Paul.
you talking into the microphone?
Ponytail.
Do you hear me now?
No, I think your
It
audio
sounds
input
real
changed,
muffled.
bud.
Your input is on the
Yeah.
wrong thing.
Oh, that ain't right.
Yeah, check your input in settings.
Don't worry, everybody. He's a TV star.
We're doing it live.
We got this.
Oh, RJ Hammy's in the chat.
How's that? Is that better?
Oh, much
much
better.
better.
Ah,
There we go.
Hey,
We're back.
I'm back. I'm
You
back,
sound
baby.
great.
Oh, this is what I sound like. Ooh.
Oh, no.
Can you go back? That'd be good. If
Can
you
you make it so we can't hear you again?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, go back to like your landline or whatever you used them before.
Using Morse code.
Rotary phone, right?
Exactly.
Oh,
Jackman, do you know what a rotary phone is?
Easy kid.
Is that the thing that has yield signs around it?
It's the thing that it's the same color as your jacket.
Okay.
So Stu over at Yellow Mug wants to know, this won't go live onto YouTube until what, Pete? Can you get it out Saturday, Pete?
Oh, it'll probably be out tomorrow for the patrons.
Okay, get it
And then
tomorrow. Let's
Saturday
get it out
for
tomorrow.
wellness. Yep.
So, can you guys answer some of the questions? Like, what's the first episode about? Things like that. Can you go deep dive
Well,
into
I
it?
think
We'll
all
let
the
you know when we
episodes
see it.
All the episodes are going to dump at once, right?
What?
Oh,
Probably,
great.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm
Well,
calling
my
out work
day's
tomorrow.
planned for tomorrow.
yeah,
All
my boy is
61
so pumped. All 3 seasons, all 61
We
episodes.
shot the dinosaurs the first episode. That's the one we shot.
That
So
is the first episode. Yeah,
that
cool.
became sort of like the pilot episode. We honestly didn't get a chance to like completely watch every single episode front to back yet. We saw it in pieces. We tried to do a couple of viewing parties over Zoom, which kind of fell apart a little bit. When Mike finished up the edits, he was all happy to show us, but it was hard to get us all together at the same time on a Zoom call. And also I think the biggest problem was Mike's service was bad, right?
Yeah, Mike was on AOL dial-up.
Let's put Jimmy on the spot. Name
What?
the 8 episodes, Jimmy, in order.
Oh shit! I don't even remember meeting these two guys last week. So that was 6 months ago. No, we did the dinosaur,
You got the dinosaur, yeah.
the unicorn bicycles, and I forgot.
Soccer shoe car.
Soccer shoe car.
Oh, the soccer shoe car.
Catapult.
Yeah.
We did a
Catapult,
catapult. Then we did the
Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
rock paper scissors.
Guitar.
the
Guitar boat.
And then what was the last one?
The pirate ship.
Pirate ship.
And the
Yeah.
pirate
So
ship.
each episode is based around like one big project.
Yeah.
That way it sounds
Yeah.
Yeah.
awesome. And you're taking suggestions from
Fantasy
Children?
projects from the kids. Yeah.
Shark
Awesome.
Tank for kids, like kind of.
That's awesome.
For toys.
I love that they gave you guys
More
all
profitable.
of the like behind the scenes, the naughty stuff, the crazy stuff. The every time somebody is ghosting someone else from behind while they're running a tool, because you guys have been posting it online. I'm surprised they actually let you guys take all those all that video that didn't make it.
You'd be amazed at what they don't pay attention to.
Just don't tag them. You're fine.
Yeah, Jackman,
true.
you want to take
When
this
this
one?
whole thing started,
Jackman,
the
you
first
wanna handle this
episode, they had a script for us that they like wanted us to have with lines in it. And they found out real quick that wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
And they wanted Jimmy to storyboard everything.
Peach.
And that, Capiche. And spell Capiche. Who can spell Capiche?
Well, I think I can figure it out now with the help of Graz
No,
there.
the Z is silent.
Yeah.
That's
There you go.
ceviche.
And so, they knew the storyboard thing wasn't going to work. So basically, like, Jimmy, we need to know what you're going to be doing. He's like, I have no idea what I'm doing, you know? And after like the second week, they really gave us like a ton of latitude. Like they were great. Like they were like, okay, we're going to trust you guys. Just don't screw us. And for the most part, we did good. One episode was a little bit tough. I won't tell you which one. See if you can figure it out. But they really were. Huh? What's that?
You said which one? You're talking about the episode that sucks? That's the one that didn't work out?
Yeah, no, they could figure out what thing kind of had a tough time going. But
We
but
all
for the
knew
most
that you
part,
could
they all went.
potentially fix it in the edit. We all knew that, but go ahead.
Yeah.
But
But no, it was just
Yeah, we don't know if
they
they
were
did.
just really good. They gave us a ton of latitude on our creative process. So
They kept
it wasn't
asking
really
guys. They kept
structured on their
they
end.
kept leaning on me as like the lead engineer. So Mike and Todd, the two writers and directors, would kind of Okay. All right. If we're going to make a catapult, what's step 1, 2, 5, 10, 6? I go, guys have no idea. So I'm going to figure it out when we come.
We got a question from the audience.
This was Jimmy real quick. Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Just keep it rolling.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to figure out how to pay for this chop. It's fine.
Off in the background, I'm giving a whole filing cabinet with like a whole itinerary and whole math and materials list all worked out already.
We got a question from the audience. Max Jensen wants to know if Pat's teeth make an appearance.
I'm not sure. I did wear that a couple of times, but I'm not sure if it did make the cut.
It better.
That's
wasted footage.
I think it might.
I think they did.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah.
It wouldn't be proper if they didn't.
It's quintessential Pat.
Great question from our biggest fan, RJ Hammy. Is season 2 on a table? Was there even any conversation about that?
We hope so.
We hope so. We don't know.
I assume they got to wait to see how season 1 performs a little bit. Yeah.
They took all the stuff and locked it up.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they do normally? They don't share any of that stuff, right? Any of the numbers, like it's pretty hush hush.
Oh, we won't know any of the numbers, but all of the set stuff, like from office chairs to filing cabinets to everything that they bought locally just to set up the office, the administrative office here, is all in a storage unit a mile up the road.
Oh,
so
really?
That's
right around the corner.
Yeah, they paid for 12 months. They paid for 12 months. Like, so if we don't have a pickup by July, that stuff's all going in the dumpster in the back of my shop. Everything.
They call me. I mean, I'm semi-local.
This community, the community is so supportive. I feel like there's probably going to be a ton of people watching this thing tomorrow. I feel like it's going to be really good numbers. I mean, who knows? But
yeah, we won't know. Like I said, we won't know. They said it'll take at least about a month for them to decide if they want to do more. But they really believe in the show. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't do. If they ordered anyway, even if we didn't do gangbusters.
They did 2 seasons of The Floor is Lava. I mean, come on. They've got to do this.
That's a real show.
That's a real show on Netflix. It was
wasn't it crazy big too?
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. It's so bad.
I don't know, maybe
probably really expensive too.
Maybe I missed this while you guys were talking and I was
people.
Maybe you guys said this while I was yelling at my son, but what happened to the big projects once they were done?
Do you have any idea? They're all in that storage unit. Everything from like office chairs to Ford
big dinosaurs and catapults.
Ford Fiestas shaped like ships.
He's literally like the dinosaurs in the back corner, like facing the wall, like he's in time.
He looks sad. He's like, What one of the best videos I have, like Aaron was in, like he would have to move everything over, so he would drive the soccer shoe car over, and then someone drove the pirate ship over, and it was
Aaron drove the pirate ship.
Yeah, he was so mad.
One morning when I was coming in, our trebuchet was up on the forks of the telehandler, driving past the milk run.
Yeah, it was. I just have the visual of like Aaron just driving the little soccer shoe car,
charging the battery for the 4,000th time.
Oh god!
It got to the point where Mike, the director, says, "I don't want to hear another fucking word about the battery." He's like, "Aaron, if you bring it up again, I'm gonna fucking scream."
Yeah,
the best part is the next morning. Jimmy goes, "You're not gonna believe this. The fucking batteries are dead."
There's a picture of one of the directors like in the foreground just looking at my camera, and then just Aaron's legs sticking out of the soccer shoe fixing the batteries.
No, the soccer shoe car, just to give you guys a little context, they bought it off of like Facebook Market. Like the 2 days before we were going to make the soccer shoe car, they bought a golf cart. And they like, of course, it's like there's a golf cart for $6,000 and there's one for $1,000. Like, get the one for $1,000. Why not? We're going to use it for a day. Doesn't matter if it has to actually move around. And so when it showed up, the batteries weren't taking a charge. In fact, I don't think it came with a charger. We had to go, like Aaron had to go out and buy a charger.
Yeah, he did.
And then it had like 9 batteries and only 2 of them worked. And Aaron was like, had testers hanging on his neck, and it became his obsession. And it's a set of batteries that have, they're running parallel. So it's like positive to negative, to positive to negative, positive to negative. And then like you take it all apart and you have no idea how to put it back together again. And so Aaron was constantly bolting and unbolting the batteries, running and getting different battery chargers. And before you know it, it was just his obsession. And he's like, Aaron, are we going to be able to drive the car for 5 minutes? Like, I'm not sure. You should have bought a car that cost $6,000 and not one that cost $1,000. I don't know.
I think during the bonus scene of the soccer shoe car episode, it was I'm driving it and it's just dead. and I just slowly go down the hill to like the shop, and I'm like, it works. They'd push me and just let it go, and I'd just be like,
We'll add the car sounds in post. It's fine.
And the whole part where it caught on fire.
What?
Wait, when did it catch on fire?
that's the photo.
Yeah,
That's
this is
Aaron bent over in the car trying to fix it.
Wait, when did it go on fire? I forget.
It was
Wait,
so there was a little plastic flap in there that was hitting the batteries, and it started smoking.
Yeah, we were like,
thing
is
was
it
catching on
supposed to be
fire.
smoking?
Because we were playing soccer with the soccer shoe. And we're just buzzing around the yard. Graz is driving, and he's just gassing it and doing like donuts. And then I'm like, Graz, do you smell that? Like there's a little smoke coming out.
Oh,
of the
they were
seat.
doing pilot, co-pilot. Jack was in charge of the
So me and
punch
Graz
car.
were inside the shoe car.
Jack was in charge of the punch lever, which punched the hand out of the front.
So I'm like, Graz, get out of the
That's all
car. So
the
he
stuff.
stops it. We hop out of the car, and the director starts yelling at us, like, "Go, get back in the car. We're not done yet." I was like, "No, it's on fire."
There wasn't
You're done when we say we're done.
There wasn't an easy way to get out of the suit, so we're like trying to
No.
jump and not break the thing. Be like, it's smoking. We got to get out.
Yeah, because it took a couple Apple boxes to get us in and out of there normally.
More
when it's on
Apple
fire,
boxes
though.
for me.
It would have been
Yeah.
funny if the whole
All
thing
the
burned up like a Formula One car and you died in it. If the engine stuck out of it.
Stop, drop, and roll out of it.
We should have worn the full suits with like the skin tight hoodies.
You know,
and
like the neck brace.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
How
It was
how long did it from start to finish was filming? I mean I remember you guys were
April
3 months.
14th to July 3rd.
yeah, I remember when you guys were kind of storying that stuff and it was like hush hush, we can't talk about it, but you guys were, I remember that. That's pretty quick, really. I mean, that's a pretty quick schedule. I feel like we got what is it?
Yeah, it was
8
less than a
episodes?
week of build.
Considering it started way back in 2005 when Paul got on Reddit.
Yeah. When Reddit
Yeah.
first started, that's when we got.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
once
so
it started
2003
rolling,
when I had that Skype call.
you were basically knocking them out one after the other once it started rolling, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
a lot
funny.
of work.
People always talk about that schedule, like when you see a show where it's like, we got to get it done. We got to get it done. That actually is a real schedule that only means one thing to one person, the line producer. Like,
Right.
they're basically like, if you can't finish it, you got to finish it by the end of the day. They
Right.
were obviously a little bit more liberal with us because they had a timeline. And if it was a third act day where we're going to work outside and experiment with everything and shoot it, and it was rainy, we'd have to just like rearrange it because most of the third acts we did outside. And if we weren't, we did them all outside. And if it was overcast or rainy, we'd have to like, okay, let's shoot first day of episode 4 in the rain inside. We would jump around.
Yeah, the pirate ship poured that day. When
Yeah, that was our last project, so we didn't have a choice. We had to shoot it in the rain.
Yeah, we were soaked by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Sean Beckner wants to know, how was it working with Justine again?
Oh, Justine's awesome. Justine's great. Justine's the girl that she's on one of the episodes. It's all of us and Justine. They were going back and forth about having a girl on the show, and Justine was one of the winners of making it for season 2.
Oh, okay.
Justine Silva, yeah. So she was an art director and an art coordinator on behind the scenes on the show, and the producers liked her. They're like, let's just put her on camera. So Justine is on the episode with the pirate ship.
Cool.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah,
Cool.
she's
Great.
She's an extremely talented maker. Like Derek says, we make stuff, but she makes it look amazing.
Nice.
I'm gonna
For sure.
Dan, Pete, you guys got anything? I got
Special
one
guest
thing.
is here.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh, dare. Oh, look at that.
Oh God.
Is it Poop Dad?
What is he doing already?
Hi,
I hope
Mike.
it's Poop Dad.
Hey.
Hey,
what's going on?
the director
welcome
of the
to Magic.
show.
We're shit talking you. So
Oh,
Dare doesn't know that we do one of these every single night.
I just unplugged my headset.
Ever since we stopped
Hold
shooting
on,
the
guys.
show, we had to do one of these every night
Let's-
just to keep reliving it.
Hi,
back.
welcome.
Hey,
Look at that.
Mike.
How's it going?
Mike is the producer and visionary of the show.
What's
That's
up?
Awesome. Good to have
Thanks
you on,
for
Mike.
making this thing come to life. We're all
Yeah.
excited about it.
Yeah, thanks, man.
So you can
Yeah.
get mad at him if you don't like it.
Oh, okay. I usually
I'll tell
suggest my letters to Netflix, but I'll just shoot it straight to him.
My son is like beyond excited about this show. He's so pumped. He's 5, so it's like I'm just so pumped to watch this with him. We've been watching the
I'm
trailer
stoked.
like every few days. Yeah, I mean, but
I'm
yeah,
just a little over 5, and I'm stoked.
little over 5. So we got what Graz, what was your favorite episode?
I think it might actually be everyone's. I think the guitar boat was pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Like just
unanimous?
the outcome
not for Paul.
and just the way. I mean, Paul did the math. 4,000 pounds, and I thought it was going to sink 5,000. And
Paul did the math.
Yeah,
Yeah, the boat was the scariest episode because we had no idea whether it was going to float or not.
no idea. And
Everyone was freaking out, thought it would sink, and I did the math. I was like, no, the buoyancy says it'll hold 5,000 pounds.
and I was like, the whole.
Paul did the math. The same guy.
Yeah.
The same guy who said it's only 3 years from 2016 to 2022. Paul.
1998.
Okay.
But,
Funniest thing though,
continue.
Once we realized the boat was actually going to float, and like we got all our scenes, and then like it was still in the lake, everyone's like, "Hey, hop on!" And there's like 6
No one was
people
scared.
on it.
All
Hop on,
fear
really,
left.
Hop on. I'm like, there's absolutely no reason for me to get wet. No, hop on.
There's no reason for me to die today, really.
Yeah,
You're like,
I'm
good.
on it.
Yeah,
the guy
I'm
that
good.
empties the trash is on the boat.
I don't want a really stupid obituary, so I'll just pass.
We went taking a ride on the boat. I'm like, you guys are all pushing your fucking luck. It's gonna flip over. Any
But yeah, so Pat and I were the guinea pigs there
Perfect.
to test it out. And in the trailer, you can see us trying to put the thing in the water, and it's really heavy. And we all kind of drop it all at once. And I was like, all right, let's get in it. But not a single drop leaked. It was actually pretty
that was
awesome.
funny.
Did you guys
And that-
do like fiberglass over it and everything, or was it just?
There was a scene. Derek's gonna get so mad. There was a scene. There was a scene where we were gonna break a bottle against
What'd
the
he say?
bow of
Oh,
the
fuck.
boat. We were gonna christen the boat with like a sugar bottle, and Derek goes crunch, and they go, "Wait a minute, we didn't call action yet." And he went, "Fuck."
No, Derek goes, so
They
I'm
didn't put carbonated liquid in it and ruin the bottle.
Yeah, you go, so I'm supposed to touch it like this, and you just touched it, and it just
Oh
goes
my God, that was
into a million, and you just go,
I was
mother.
rehearsing with no camera and just the bottle against the boat.
I go, just hit it here, and just I'm holding the bottle.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and he wove a fine tapestry of obscenities that day.
The funny thing is my dad's like, he has absolutely no idea about TV production. So when we do the thing, and like I go, some days are going to be good, some days are going to be bad, and then the boat like bangs on the floor in the edit. My dad called me. The only thing he says is, "What happened to the boat? Did it break?" It's a fucking. I go, I don't know. I said that script. I had no idea what I was saying. He goes, "But did the boat break?" I go, I said that script. I read it into like vacant air, and then they edited it to what I said. So anything falling or banging would have like worked in that part of the edit.
Oh.
He didn't understand what I was saying.
The magic.
Oh,
Yes.
there it
My
is.
God.
Yes. Is that Pat in an Alabama overall setup?
Serenading the kid on the screen.
Oh my
Guitar and
God,
the
that's
guitar.
so good.
That's not Graz.
No, I'm on the other side. I look like
To make it look small.
I look like some sort of fly fisherman from Montana.
It was saying because his jacket's so puffy.
Oh my God, so good.
Yeah, that day in wardrobe was pretty interesting. Oh yeah, there's
Is that the day when everybody,
yeah.
including the light grip, was on the boat?
Yeah, that's O'Dare
Best
there.
boy.
That boat was so stable though.
It was
we could've
incredible.
Put like everybody on it. It wouldn't have sunk.
Yeah, we tried to like get
We
it
didn't
going.
fiberglass
sink
that
it.
thing or nothing.
Yeah.
Did you just say we tried to sink it?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, but
Yeah, we were kind of like making a
The
weight
best
because
part of the day was when you guys tried to, like, all the PAs tried to put it on a like
That's
a,
right.
You guys tried to stand it up, and I just took control and started screaming at everybody.
I have that behind the scenes
Done
footage.
right. Ask me.
Oh, do
Subscribe to
share.
my Patreon to.
You guys, there was like 85 people making a plan on how to move the thing 8 feet. I couldn't take it. I just said, I can't take it anymore. I'm standing nearby. I go, I just can't take it anymore. Everybody go up there. Everybody do this, and everybody stop thinking. Just do what I say.
You mean you didn't storyboard the whole move?
No.
No.
O'Dare is having flashbacks right now. You're just
Really?
going.
I was like, you did what now? Oh yeah, I remember that.
Ed Swanson wants to know, how'd you guys go about getting the kids for the show?
That was
Candy.
actually all through casting. So we used to
This is-
cast.
this is
company,
Pat trying to
put
tip it
out the
over.
word far and wide through social media mostly, and so I highly doubt it was the parents being like. I mean, I highly doubt it was the kids discovering it. It's the parents.
Right.
You definitely want to be on this TV show. It's not me. It's totally
Helicopter
not
parents.
for me. It's for you.
You're doing this.
Send your ideas in. So yeah.
So besides farming Jackman's YouTube channel, where did all the ideas come from?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the kids are
The pre-interviews.
kids
That's
are
what I'm telling
yeah,
everybody because that's what I thought.
It's all pre-inspiration from the kids, and then
That's cool.
What you see is what you get.
That's awesome.
I have
Nice.
a group question for everyone, including O'Dare. Who was your favorite kid that we talked to?
Abe.
Graz mostly.
I was like, can you make me a booster chair so I could sit with the big boys?
Abe and Leah, I think. I mean, if that's not universal. I mean, what they had, what these two little, we'll call them spunky kids had. They were like cute kids meet like Andrew Dice Clay.
Bill, each with a buck and a quarter.
That we couldn't make an edit for obvious reasons. But,
Oh my God.
This
You
little
punting
kid was,
kids.
like, calling us out. He was dissing us.
Oh.
He was dropping the F-bomb.
He
A
dropped
lot of
these
four-letter
nuts.
words.
These like New York kids?
What, guys?
Were these New York kids?
I don't think so.
No, they from your hometown, right?
No. They're
Friends
from
of friends?
California.
Oh, friends of friends or something?
And
Of course, California.
this was the first day that Justine was taking like calls with the kids, and she was like, "What is happening? Why is this kid swearing at us?"
Because I don't think
Why
she's
is
been in
this
a room when
kid
that
so
happened.
mean?
Yeah, she was like pale. She was like, "I can't do this. What's going on?"
Yeah.
The kid's just calling us all like fat F words. And
Old man.
I
Old
like
man was
that.
a recurring thing.
What's up, you old man?
Which, by the way, we could have just extended in edit when it would just hit. It would be like old man and Jimmy would have like master comebacks and just be like.
It was edited all clean, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, no curses.
So, okay.
Yeah, no,
Damn, it's too bad.
The
That's
magic
too
of
bad.
editing.
Oh my
Could have
god,
been a
that,
totally different show.
yeah, the director's
You
cut
do,
of just
like,
that kid.
In the beginning, Mike's like, curse, we'll bleep it. And then everything was F this, fuck that, screw him, fuck that. Mike goes, can we do one take that maybe we could use?
Yeah.
Like,
After the first day of filming, I'm like, you know what? Just be yourself. It's fine. We live in 20.
How old do you think this kid was? Like 8, 9? Please say 8, 9.
He was 10. So yeah, he should definitely be saying the F bomb.
Yeah, he's been around the
but
block.
Abe was on the last episode, but just us being just ourselves, we were encouraged to be ourselves, but then we were encouraged not to be
Well, look,
ourselves.
when I say yourself,
Maybe be yourself, but dial it back a touch.
yeah.
Exactly.
One of the funniest things that Mike, it didn't make the cut, is when we were talking to Abe, all of a sudden, as he was talking, this hand comes out of the frame or into the frame with a can of whipped cream, and he opens his mouth like a baby bird, and his mom just fills his mouth with whipped cream, and then his sister's mouth with whipped cream, and we were like, what is happening?
Are you sure it wasn't soap if they were cussing all that much? I would have got when I was that age.
We need to do that on a pod and see if anyone notices.
They did good.
Definitely sugar. Yeah, it was definitely the
Oh
treat.
man, it was
Yeah.
so funny.
Ugh.
It was funny, and then it was funnier when I thought about it afterwards. Like their reaction was automatic, so this wasn't the first time that happened.
No.
Yeah, it was just like,
Like it was like,
Happens
oh, it's the
every
whipped
day.
cream.
it was like Pavlov's
Everyone
dog,
opened their
yeah.
mouth like they were birds in a nest, and the mom just like filled them out.
Pavlov kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You didn't use that clip, did you?
No, we could. Yeah, we didn't use that. There's so much. I mean, like that's the thing with the show. There's so much good. You just when you want to get down to the meat of it, a lot of that stuff ends up on the floor, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so good.
But it's making good
Like,
Instagram content now.
Right.
Good Instagram content, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The kiss.
That's right. The extra.
I liked that little kid that was smart that were making
liked
fun
him
of
too.
his IQ.
The like
He was
levitating
really
kid.
funny, and he
Oh, the
just
kid,
kept
that
going
clip that was
on
going
and
around
on.
today, that must have been in the Netflix package.
Which
Yeah.
one was this?
The kid
Yeah.
was talking about something, and I just said, I think you're too smart for
Oh
me.
yeah, I think you just
Yeah.
want from me.
Yeah, he was.
I haven't
really
seen that
smart.
yet.
Yeah,
He's
your
the
kid
one
was
that-
super cute.
He nexted us. He's like next.
Yeah, he said I'm too smart for you, Nick.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so funny. I love that little guy.
Yeah, there
A
were
lot
points.
of them were so good. The kids, they were great.
Oh yeah.
There were points when we're leaning into a kid a little, like innocently, like leaning into him, like kind of like making fun of him, and then like all of a sudden we have like earpieces, be like halfway through, be like, don't make fun of this kid, and we're like, we're just, okay, because like there's some kids you like as soon as they come on screen, you're like, oh, you are the cutest kid, I can't make fun of you, like.
Jimmy's like, would you want to be on a different show? Like, he didn't want to tell me he couldn't be on it.
Because I had to be like
something
something the
else.
kids, and like the most adorable kid would come on, and I'd be like, "Come on, Todd,
Well, yeah. There's a
Yeah,
little.
but, like,
there's a
what
little
are you doing to me, Todd?"
encouraging
Yeah.
there of like, hey, maybe pump the brakes on this kid. But you know,
Yeah.
one of the first things that even this is the whole reason when I was talking to you.
Yeah.
And I was like, when we were just getting to know each other, this back in like early January or whatever. And
2014.
do you have kids? And Jimmy's like, nah. And I was like, but you used to make toys? Yeah. It's like, you're going to have kids? Yeah. Like, no. I'm like, so your next toy designer that doesn't have kids, do you like kids? He goes, not really. I just don't. He goes, the thing about kids is somebody goes, I'm around my friends who have kids and they go, bring it to the dad and they go, look what I drew. And the dad goes, oh my God, that's great. Hands it over to me and Jimmy just goes, it's not that great.
It's okay.
Kids,
too honest for kids.
I think that a parent is always going to be supportive, but I think it's refreshing when a kid can be like, wait, somebody did the no bullshit meter, and kids are just born with that no bullshit meter. Yeah. And also kids want to zing back. So as soon as they would introduce, we'd show who everybody was and who Jimmy was. And when we, pre-talk to the kids and say, this is what you're going to do. And they're going to say stuff like, hey, he's going to kind of zing it back. Like, give me your best zings. Those kids were ready. A lot of times, right when they would get on, they're just like, "Hey, what up, you old piece of crap?" You
know why? Because they all have an uncle, and it was just Uncle Jimmy now.
That's right.
Yeah, they're used to interacting with uncles.
Did any of these 5 guys walk off the set crying at any point after a kid zinged them? Or
no,
Pat would cry every time we realized we were like in a cool show together.
Oh dear, no, it's funny. You hit the nail on the head. Me and my wife would always have the conversation. We say like, are our kids ugly and we just think they're cute because they're our kids? like, do we see them differently than other people? They're like, my girls are so pretty. They're like, got gnarly.
Yeah, and all of a sudden the bell tower at Derek's house goes.
How adorable he is.
That's my favorite clip though of all the behind the scenes shit. So guys, on the third act day when we were doing outside third act stuff and like the PAs had to do all the hard work, which no PAs seem to know how to do anything. And they had to move something. These guys pick on me because I'm always picking on the PAs. But they had to move something and like there was like 6 people on something and then like 3 people went one direction, the other 3 went the other direction, and it almost fell. And Mike didn't know I just had my camera rolling. Mike looked and like this, like he's having a complete solo moment. He didn't know anybody was watching him, and I had my camera propped on a tree filming him. And he was like,
he just goes.
What music did you put with that?
I emailed it to Graz. And literally like 60 seconds later, he sent it back to me with, so you had a bad day. That's all.
It builds up and builds up, and he's like, no. I may post that on Instagram tonight.
Please do post all of it. I mean, let's be real. That's the best marketing. Throw it on TikTok. Throw it on Instagram. This needs to be out there.
You guys are the best part of all the marketing is all the behind the scenes shit. That
is the behind the scenes, any of that going to hit anywhere, or the behind the scenes stuff, or is that just stuff you guys are going to share?
That's a mysterious make fun Instagram account. We don't know.
Whoever runs that. But whoever, O'Dare would yell at me daily, but I had a tiny little camera that I would just kind of record a ton of stuff. I have hours and hours and hours of behind the scenes stuff. And I eventually would like to like kind of edit a small documentary of like all of us and kind of the whole experience.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, we'll all be
Mr. Ted Sarandos, we got him saying it on camera now. We just proved it. Lawyers come in.
Don't worry, Graz, I'll cut this out before
it goes. Yeah. No, nothing bad. Just like the fun stuff.
I filmed all the meetings, like just in case anybody started crying. I have most of the meetings on camera.
So he had to turn the camera on.
I know. I was gonna say that. He's the one that was crying.
Were there?
What was the one that was?
I was there with you.
Hashtag rap party.
Were there any injuries like from the table saw or anything like that? Did anybody lose any fingers? Everybody got all their toes.
Jackman, didn't you get hit in the face with something? Jackman got stung by a bee.
That's the worst injury. That was literally the worst of it.
That's not bad.
Yeah. That's not terrible.
A wasp. It was like day 1.
Day 2.
Unless he's like deathly allergic and you had to run him to the emergency room or something.
The edit of the whole sequence is incredible.
It's funny. I never got stung before, so I didn't know if I was allergic. And then they called the medic down. Medic gets down there. She's like, well, if you were allergic, you'd be on the floor, so you're fine.
You know what'd be great? Well, it wouldn't be great if you were actually allergic, but what would be great if you were allergic? If your head swelled up, and then you'd be like a real life Jackman bobblehead, like you edit your pictures.
There's so much editing time. It'd be amazing.
Right? Just sting yourself with a bee every day.
Every day.
Yeah, there you go.
Show, Mike. Did that stay in? That scene.
What? Yeah,
Scene. Did that stay in?
Yeah,
That's in it.
that's in it.
Fantastic
That's
Oh, it was
funny.
like
to
right
see
on my
Jackman in
temple.
pain.
Woodchop Out Bag had a question. Did any of the participants' footage make it into the actual show, or was it just stuff you guys shot?
Say it again.
What do you mean?
So, like, they're asking if, like, any of the
It
stuff
might-
that Graz or Jimmy recorded, did any of that make it into the show?
It might have had to because Jimmy recorded some stuff on his own, building stuff in the
Oh,
middle of the
The
night.
guy that sits in the box at night.
You mean because they didn't cut his power?
Yeah, we would walk
These
out
guys,
like
'cause
7 in the
someone
morning,
said
and
that
Jimmy's
I
like, "I
did
finished the
stuff all night."
dinosaur." We're like,
What I did last night. I had my GoPro on
I
it.
never said that.
yeah, he's like, "It's fine. It's in 720p. They can edit it on there."
I filmed it with a potato.
Yeah.
There was a couple of times where I worked either early or late, and I filmed it on my GoPro, and I gave it to them. But Mike, you never used any of it. You didn't need to. You cut so much out. You know, it's just like when you try to capture all the material, you get nervous that you're going to miss like the most important like edit point. I mean, I know from my own point of view, and I can only imagine with you guys. Like if you guys leave and I decide to keep working, Todd would always look at me and go,
I was gonna say, poor Todd. Poor Todd. You're like,
He was always yelling
cop
at
the
me.
mermaid. Cop the mermaid.
and I'd be like, I filmed. I worked for 2 hours, but I filmed it, and then I give him the footage, and then like in the edit anyway, it goes from a block to all of a sudden it's a whole hand. It's like.
And then he'd get so frustrated and be like, "Can you
Rest of the effing owl.
can you just point at it and say what you did to it and be like, nail gun?" And like that was his transition.
No, it was super easy to try to put those things together when you would fix stuff, and we would. We didn't have the footage. No, it was that easy. It was so easy for me. Trust me.
You would jump through time. You
Yeah,
jumped
no.
through time so
I'm
fast.
sensing a little tiny bit of sarcasm over there.
He's just like,
You just do a cross dissolve. That's all.
Yeah, you do like a little
What'd you
Irish
say?
transition.
I say you just do
Star
a
wipe.
cross dissolve. That's
Star
all.
wipe.
Cross dissolve fixes everything. It tells
Yeah.
the viewer time has passed.
Time or
You'd be
place.
surprised, man. We did a lot of. I mean, you say star wipe jokingly. If it's ironic or weird or dumb, I'm
Yeah.
Did you
like,
do any montages in there? Or just
You
like,
guys
know what,
threw
we gotta wrap
Star
this
Wipe
up?
in there,
Yeah,
Mike.
montage.
I mean,
just wait.
You just watch.
I can't wait.
Weird.
I can't.
I can't wait for a professional show to have a star wipe on it again. It's been
But it-
30 years.
Exactly
It's
why.
about time.
No, Star
But
Wars
it-
just came out
editing-
last year. We
editing
do it
is
all the
incredible.
time.
But honestly, it really goes to show how talented every camera person was. Like they would come up with these rigs. They'd be like the drill cam, and they'd put like a GoPro on a drill, and it would spin, but it would match the same frame of as us like wheeling the catapult out. So it was.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was fun.
Didn't they have like a long pinhole camera or something? They were shooting Pat turning
Yeah.
or something.
Keyhole.
Yeah, we had like a snorkel cam.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun little toys to mess with.
My,
Yeah,
my
like
favorite.
in between there was a lot of B-roll stuff. These guys had so much fun shooting B-roll stuff, like sawdust and flames and drill holes and stuff. It was really cool.
Wait, how much of the B-roll was actually not them working on a project? It's just like I need footage of you turning. It doesn't matter. Just turn.
No, there was
No,
quite
honestly,
a lot of it.
yeah, most of it was captured in the
Okay,
moment.
all right.
Yeah.
Jackman,
But
what were
in
you gonna
general,
say?
like if it was like a rainy day or between stuff, you gave you gave those guys shit to do
Yeah.
and play with. It just like you gave them a lot of creative freedom, which was fun. Fun to watch.
Were there any ideas from some of the kids that actually sounded interesting that you wanted to do but you weren't able to do?
Fart in a bottle.
Yeah, fart humidifier.
Fart humidifier.
Fart humidifier.
Let Pat say a few words. Poor Pat hasn't said anything. Is Pat still there?
Pat has no idea
Yeah,
what
wake
anybody
up.
said
He
for the
has his,
last
his
hour.
Google Translate can't keep up right now.
In a second.
His keyboard is smoking.
One of my favorite moment though was when Jimmy
Uh-oh.
hooked like a motor on the lathe. Like you
Oh
say,
yeah.
The lathe burnt out. The lathe, we got this old lathe, and it was like taking so much heat because we were turning like a 500-pound log on it, and we had to like get it done. It was the day we made the cannon. I guess it was like a few days worth of lathing on the cannon, and we just realized the motor just kept burning. That has like a heat override, and we kept having to restart it. You get a few turns out of it, and so we had this motor and it fit right on the faceplate that was at the end of the log. So we put a belt around that and a belt to this motor that I just clamped to the side of the bed. And we were able to just use a regular little 110-volt motor to turn the lathe to get us through. So we just were like turning the motor. The motor wasn't powered because it was a direct drive. We were turning it from the faceplate onto this other little motor mounted nearby.
Oh my God!
Didn't you pulled it from the Nutcracker? Didn't you?
Yeah, it was from the Nutcracker. But now we're on to the next episode. I actually had to take it out. I had to pry Jacob's fingers off of it. I had to go like this one at a time. He's like, "No, I need this."
Actually, we need that.
No, I'm joking.
So
I said, "Where's that motor?" And he showed up with it. Like all of a sudden, it was like, what's his name? Marty Feldman and
Frankenstein.
Faster would be funnier. Marty Feldman and Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I said, "Where's that motor?" He just goes, he's just like, "It's right here."
Be careful down there. There's a chance of lightning. The what? And he's like, I heard you. Chance of lightning.
Yeah.
It's the funniest joke of the
Where's
whole
the
movie.
motor? Yeah, it's right here.
Right here. You don't have to yell.
Yes.
Oh, is that the 500-pound log?
Yeah,
Lord.
Oh my God!
It was so funny. By the time the thing was done, it was like about 30% of the size.
Toothpick.
Yeah.
The whole building would shake. It would like, be like and they'd have to turn it off and then slow it down and speed it back up.
It was a 2-person operation. I was there hitting the on-off switch, and Pat was turning.
Oh,
You had the important job.
Otherwise, it would get too fast.
Yeah.
Oh, did any
really?
of that make the edit? Like the struggle getting those logs on there, or is that not even part of the story?
Yeah,
or?
them getting the log?
Yeah, no, like getting it on the machine, like all that work to get it, like how big these things are.
Of
I mean,
course.
because that was crazy. That was
Excellent.
dangerous.
You don't really have to
Excellent.
watch the episodes anymore. If you just want to go to Pat's social media, he'll just.
I've been glued to Pat's socials.
Pat's actually collecting fees, monthly fees out.
People canceling their subscriptions.
Yeah, he actually has episode 9.
You see the logo in the car. Like I keep looking at the logo every time.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking episode.
Jackman, you've been trying to say something for the last 45 minutes.
Yeah, back to the camera
Anyway,
setups
my
we were talking
favorite
about 30
build
minutes
was
ago.
But
Go ahead,
That's
Paul.
good because I was going to make fun of you, Graz. So
Perfect.
my favorite camera setup is for the intro when we do the lineup of all of us.
I knew you
Because
were gonna
Jimmy's
say-
going through like introducing the cast of the show, and we were doing that. It was me first, and then Derek,
Me, yeah.
and then Graz and Pat.
Yep.
So they film me, and Jimmy's like, "Oh, he's an engineer. He's kind of annoying." Blah blah blah. And then it goes to Derek. So then once Derek's in the frame, and then it goes to Graz, and then I'm out of the frame. So I stand behind the monitors watching them do this lineup. And I was like, "Hold on a second. Because it goes to Graz, and they have to kind of pivot the camera down a little bit.
That's the Wes
You could
Anderson
say
moment.
a lot of it.
I was like,
Going
we
down
have
the
to
dolly,
make
and
this
then when it goes
dramatic.
to Graz, having to tilt down.
So I was like, we should like really like emphasize that movement. And O'Dara's like all about it. And they changed the camera setup. We sat around for like a half an hour while they like got a whole slider set up.
It was pretty awesome.
Just for that like half a second of going from Derek to Graz and then panning down.
I point down, and the camera just points down to me. I'm like, my favorite shot. I don't think
You
made
don't have to be looking for it though.
the cut was when we were doing unicorn cycle. When we were like, can we put the GoPro in the unicorn's ass? And then
Oh yeah.
we the legs would go. You have to put it in there, and Jimmy goes in there. Derek's like,
I must say, when the
unicorn.
glitter fart went off when we were doing the race, how complicated that whole thing was, and it was so complicated to ride that bike with all the friction that it was even going to work. When the glitter bomb went off, like
That's perfect.
it was like, okay, this show's going to be good.
it was amazing.
We 100% need a director's cut of this.
Yeah.
We have to.
Or
So we were
commentary
racing, it
with
was
you
me and
guys.
Pat
Oh yeah, commentary would be great.
Yeah.
We made a tandem bike, and then Graz was on his own. And we had these fart cannons in each of the unicorns. And they
So
said,
good.
like, don't shoot them off until the end of the race just for safety so nobody gets shot in the face. And we're like, okay, yeah.
Pink guy.
And we get like 20 feet down the track, and my hands were off the handlebars. I go to grab the handlebars, the trigger for our fart cannon's right there, and I accidentally grab that. Shoots it right in
fart
Graz's
cannon.
face behind us.
Just blasted me. It was like Evil Knievel's like jet stream when he pulled the parachute too fast.
And then we needed to get a couple more takes of that later, too. So we
Yeah,
were-
O'Dare
I was
had
about
to.
say, We were all for the safety people, and they're like, "Don't pull it until you get down the thing." I'm thinking, "Damn, that stinks," because you want to see it go in his face. And when it accidentally happened, as a director, you're like, "Yes, this
What'd you do? No, but then we had to do pickup shots, and then O'Dare, you were just throwing glitter in my face as I was driving.
No, I wasn't. What are you talking about?
You suggested it, and I was like, "No, we got to
Graz, we weren't even recording that.
Yeah, no, we weren't doing that. Everything that happened exactly in scene.
Yeah. That's what I don't think people realize. I mean, even making videos, it was just amazing to be there, see how much work goes in. Like, just like Jack was saying about moving the camera down, like these camera operators, like how much work went into getting like just one shot. Like it's really amazing. And it's funny because now when you watch it and you see that, you're like, wow, that was like 1 second. It's just really cool to see and be a part of, you know?
So people already want us to call this episode Glitter Fart. So that's
Pat,
leading title right now.
Pat and I were reminiscing a couple days ago. There's a scene where we may or may not lose a battle, and we have to sit down in this torture device. And Mike,
I'm listening.
Yeah, it was probably like 85, 90 degrees. It was really warm, and it was like chocolate, pickles, just a bunch of gross stuff. And number one, Pat has a light gag reflex, to say the least. And
tell me about it.
But as this stuff gets dumped on us, like Mike's going, no, we got to keep getting more footage, and we're sitting there for like 20 minutes. And then we kind of noticed that there's no cameras around, and we're like, what are you shooting? And you just go, nothing. I'm just making you sit there for 20 minutes in the weather with string melted all over you. Leave. And I was like, thanks. Yeah.
There was a couple of great shots of that on like people's iPhones, the slow-mos on few iPhones.
Yeah.
I had my phone set up, and a couple of people, the camera assistant had his, really, he got his the best. I think.
That's great.
Awesome.
That's it.
Well, I mean, it's been an hour. I don't know how much time you guys got. I mean, I don't want to end this. This is amazing.
Yeah, this is
we
gold.
keep going, but we're really.
Are we doing the live stream and then we're doing a podcast?
If you want to do the podcast, you're welcome to join. Kind of figured you guys would want to bounce out, but you're welcome to stay for the podcast. So we did our 100th episode of the podcast last week, and we've got a bunch of giveaways to do. We're doing this week, so you guys are welcome to stay. If you don't want to stay, we 100% understand that. So
we're like, I don't know if they're going to want to sit through all that.
We're going to show them the changes in the shop and stuff for season 2.
Do your things. Yeah, totally understand. Yeah. So
Jack, we're obligated. You stay. Oh, that is amazing.
Yep. There's the
Pat's got the better shot.
Everyone's got the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to watch the show. I mean, I'm supposed to watch it with my family, but I'm going to binge it tonight while they're all sleeping.
It sounds like you guys had a blast. I mean, that'll all shine through and stuff. I can't wait to see it. I'm excited to watch it with my kid. We're all pumped.
I don't know. This isn't like the Academy Awards, but it was this guy's vision right here. This guy.
That's awesome. Thank you for bringing him on.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it was great to have you here.
That was a surprise for us.
When you guys watch and you guys see all the crazy transitions and all the wacky songs and everything. He actually sings half the songs.
Is that Soda's right?
No kidding?
Yeah.
These two guys, these guys do a lot of the voices and the songs in the episodes.
From July 3rd, Mike just picked it up and started editing. And he must be so sick of us.
No.
Can you imagine?
Better versions of you than you actually are.
No, he put in so many hours into this.
It's not just me. I mean, there's a full team of.
But when we were done shooting,
just take the credit.
Even Derek and I had the conversation. Like when you see the Academy Awards, when you're watching, like if you're not in the TV business and you're like, and the Academy Award goes to, and the producer comes up and takes it, and everyone's like, "Who's this guy? He's not. He wasn't the director.
That's the guy.
He wasn't the main actor. He wasn't De Niro." And even all the actors go, "No," and they all go like this because the vision is
the show.
The vision.
Yeah.
Wait, Jimmy, did you say De Niro?
Oh, is he in the house? Is he here?
You got to wait for the show.
Hold on. Go get him, Graz. Go get him.
Yeah, go, Graz.
Go get him,
We know he's in
Go
Graz.
get him.
Hey, Bob.
You can't tease.
Yeah.
I think I saw De Niro doing the. I think I saw De Niro doing the dishes in the background of Graz's shot there a few times.
That's like the Serpico there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna meet you.
Oh my god! Oh my god! De Niro, what are you doing?
Graz would
Oh
go
no!
into De Niro, and we would all start cracking up. At least I would.
Oh my god!
Is Graz okay? Graz got tangled up in some cables. He probably unplugged his mic.
There we go. I'm back.
Oh,
Okay, thank God. All right.
Bob.
Cool.
I love how Graz can unplug his mic and plug it back in and everything's fine. Dan touches his dog and the whole audio system goes down.
The whole eastern side of the Mississippi just.
Cool. Well, thank you guys very much. Whoever wants to hang out.
Yeah,
please
this has
hang
been
out.
great.
We're
We
saying
really
bye for the
appreciate it.
audience.
This is
Don't
super cool.
leave.
Yeah, audience, don't leave. If you're here for the pre-show, this was just the making fun part of the show. We got probably another 45 minutes of stuff for the pre-show. It's gonna be a long night for us. So if you guys are here for that, stay. Don't leave.
Let's let the show play for a couple of weeks, and then maybe you'll have either all of us or some of us back on.
Absolutely.
That'd be
Love to
great.
have you guys on anytime.
And there's
So
plenty to talk about. We could all.
This was
Maybe
a lot.
except Paul though.
Paul's head will be so small by then it'll be gone.
I know. Oh, where'd you get that jacket, man?
We need to. No, he needs to be stung by a bee a few more times. It'll fill out. It'll be fine.
Cool. Well, let's whoever's gonna leave. Thank you guys so much for coming on here. We really appreciate it. This is so fun. Mike,
Thank
it was
you.
really cool to
Guys.
have you on here. Really cool to have all you guys on here. We just really appreciate you.
Yeah,
guys.
this has
Thank
been
you for putting
great.
that
Can't
show
wait
together,
to,
man. That was amazing.
We can't wait to see this thing explode. We know it's gonna be big. So anyway,
Bye, Jimmy.
Yeah, bye, Jimmy.
let's take a little breaky break, and then we'll get back to the pre-show here for who all's gonna stay. So
Sounds
I
good.
got to make dinner,
Graz,
boys.
thank
Bye,
you
Graz.
for joining,
Ross,
man.
thanks,
See
buddy.
you.
Appreciate it,
Thank
man.
you, Paul. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
See ya.
Oh, well.
Whoa, that's.
I mean,
nice.
on your OnlyFans, it's fine. Bye.
That was
Paul.
fan-freaking-tastic.
That was great. Paul, we got a bunch of giveaway stuff to do. You're welcome to hang out with us through the show, man. We want you to stay. So if you can,
Yeah,
that'd be
definitely
great. If
stay.
you can't, we understand.
I was telling
See what
jokes. I want you to
thing-
stay, Paul.
Okay, I'll leave.
No,
Perfect. let me go grab a drink of water or something.
yeah, we can.
Are we still live?
We are still live.
We're live.
Let's just keep going. Like we're gonna keep this running, guys.
Yeah.
We got some giveaway stuff to talk about.
I need a potty break
Go
badly.
for it. I'm gonna.
All right.
I'll
Shocking.
just hold it down.
I'll hang
if
out
you
here
guys
with Paul.
All right.
No, go ahead. You go grab your drink. I'm with Paul too.
I'm gonna.
I'm not going
cool.
anywhere.
Don't make it weird.
By the way, Paul, the that post of you and Sam was probably to this date my favorite one of all time.
I don't know how many people caught it. 'Cause I didn't get many comments.
You know what?
What
Most
was it?
people probably would. It was
Yeah.
Paul and Sam DIY Huntress, who is pocket sized.
Oh,
And
the
they're
picture.
the same height.
Yeah.
And me and Emma legitimately just looking at like the photo and being like,
I knew she was tiny, but Sam and I took a lift in from the airport together. And she came over and I was like, "Who's this child running over to me?" I was like, "Oh, it's Sam." She's like 4'8".
but like, wait,
She's
did you
extremely
make her larger or you smaller or both?
It was me smaller.
Okay, all right. It's just,
Yeah.
Which means that you edited some stuff behind you. Very nice work.
Yeah, it's tricky.
By the way, so little Sam story. So not little Sam,
Little
like little
Sam.
comma Sam story. Me and Emma are at the bar and we're waiting to get a drink from Charles. We all know Charles, the bartender that was there. The one guy was there every night. And I was like nudging Emma like, "Oh, I want you to like meet Sam," because she watches it. She loves her videos and stuff. Like, you guys would be friends. And she's like, "Oh, yeah, okay." And then I just see her reach over and grab Sam's hand and bring it over. I'm like, "What is happening?" And they have the same style engagement ring. It's a Heidi Gibson ring. Like her and Emma and Sam have the same exact ring. I was like,
Yeah.
what is happening right now? So it went from like, I'd like you to meet her to like just grabbing her by the hand. We're best friends now. Like,
Yeah.
okay,
That's
this
all
is
it
great.
takes. It doesn't take much.
Yeah.
Whenever Mike gets back, we will do all the giveaways, get them knocked out,
Yeah.
get them sorted, and we'll get back to the fun.
And yes, I'm in a red light district. I'm just owning this whole thing where I fade into the darkness and I just have
It's
a
a
little
nice
red light behind
vibe.
me.
I like it.
Thank you. I've been fighting with my camera. I'm in a very weird basement. Well, my basement. So like, if I like get out of
Murder room.
frame, everything, all the light gets thrown off. So
Rape dungeon.
it's
Yes.
a rape dungeon. It's a grape dungeon.
My favorite episode of the show is the Trebuchet Catapult episode.
Awesome.
So just mostly for the ending of it, but watch for that one.
dude,
The boat
teased
was
it.
great, but I think Jimmy's still a little butthurt about the trebuchet catapult competition.
Oh,
Did he lose or something? Was there a
Maybe,
loss?
No,
Okay.
no.
All right.
No spoilers.
Okay. No spoilers. Got it.
Paul, this is totally unrelated, but this kind of goes back to your Workbench Con.
7 inches. What?
Yes. Very nice. Your Workbench Con speech where the title was, or when you were doing a talk, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
But then they ended up misspelling it. I use that as like I love using that as like to explain what you should be doing. Like you're doing it wrong. Just
right.
Don't do it the way they say to do it. Just have fun with it.
I got the poster around or something.
Oh, you do? That's great.
It's weird that they didn't invite you and Zach back this year.
I don't know why. Yeah, no
weird.
Idea.
Oh, yes. I just love I love the suits, man. The suits are so good. Did you just have like the posters made, or somebody made them for you?
Yeah, we just reprinted them up. So I had one of Zach and one of me. I edited them and then
that's amazing.
Had them printed up so we
All
could
right.
put them on the doors.
Quick question, Paul. Is the heat not working in your house? Are you in financial trouble? What's going on?
I just came in from outside, so it's
do we need to set up a GoFundMe? What's going on? I mean,
we is the best.
You look very fluffy right now.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that's
dude,
come on. He's
like
been
I'm
under a
an
lot of
artist.
stress
Big
lately.
coat. It's a big coat. It's a big coat. All right, we got a crap load of giveaways to get through.
Mike
so
doesn't look fluffy anymore.
I know, right?
He's always cold and shivering in my purse.
I'm always cold. I need a giant yellow jacket.
All right. We have a ton of giveaways to get through, guys. So
We do.
Let's get on it, shall we?
By the way, Jimmy left. All the guys left. We only lost like 5 people watching, so
I think most people are here for the giveaways. They don't care about the show. They came here for us.
Yeah, who's
That's
this
the giveaway.
Jimmy guy? Come on, I want my squares and stuff.
Is that your
I don't know.
Look at
America.
that. Look at that guy.
Australian from America?
America.
All right, the first giveaway we're going to get to is the T-shirts that we're giving away from the pre-show 2 weeks ago. Not last week, 2 weeks ago. First drawing is for the DDWW shirt with the code phrase of AWP Fuel. We had 51 entries for that.
Whoa.
Right? Very exciting.
We got like how many emails total?
Dude, we had emails alone. So normally when we did the giveaways every week with Macbeth Hardwood, we would get 100 to 150 emails on the regular. This time around, we had over 700 emails alone. That doesn't count all the extra entries for patrons and the stories that everybody did. Yes, I did track the stories. There were a crap load, and that took me a long time to organize, but I got it done.
Much crazy.
Yeah. So, thank you to everybody who participated. We really appreciate the love. All right, the winner of the DDWW shirt is number 48. That is Jay the D. For real, Jay the D. He won the T.
Joshua the father.
Funny story. Jay the D, Josh the dad, actually helped me figure out a way to get
export.
Export. That's a hard word for me to say. Export email stuff into an Excel document, and I tried to give him a T-shirt for his trouble. A T-shirt. Tried to short him a T-shirt, and he wouldn't take it, and he won. No bull crap. So there you go, Josh. You're getting a shirt
I also
no matter
would
what.
feel kind of weird being given a shirt for something that's so easily Googleable.
I Googled it. Couldn't find it. Couldn't find it.
No. Hang on. Dan didn't even Google it. He just did a story.
I did.
Had the Google come to him.
All right. Next up, let's minimize that. Next up, we got a Coffee Custom Builds T-shirt with the code phrase "Stunt Pierogies."
Nice.
Yeah, we have
Coffee
40
Custom Builds. It says "Stunt Pierogi." Oh, that's the phrase. I got you.
The phrase. We also had 50 entries for that. We're gonna generate number 26. That is Kyle Foote.
Paul's like, I've made a huge mistake. Why am I here?
Trying to warn you, man. We got a ton of stuff to give away, Paul.
I'm just
If you need to go-
overeating.
If you need to go update your taxes or anything, now's the time.
Take a cold shower. Kyle Foote won the Coffee Custom Build shirt, number 1. Good job,
yeah.
Kyle. Way to win.
Oh, there it is. That's why we're all here.
That is
Slower,
Yeah.
Paul.
Slower.
All right.
Calm
Nipples deep.
and
Nipples deep in Dunlap is Petrie's shirt.
oh, okay.
Hey Dan, I don't have
There
to
was-
remember any of these people, these winners,
pierogi
right?
one
You're gonna
was for
send me this
AWP.
information for who?
Yeah,
won?
I got all the information. I got all the information.
I've
I gotta
missed
say-
out
There
a
were-
lot.
There were 60 entries for Nipples deep in Dunlap. I take that as a compliment. Thank you, everybody. I
No,
appreciate
but more shirts. I wouldn't.
that goes to number 33, and that is Andrew Kramer.
Andrew, you get one of my
Ooh,
shirts.
hey, we met him this weekend at
Alpha
the
Kilo?
Woodbridge Con.
Yep.
Yeah, winner, chicken dinner. Good job,
Dan,
Andy.
please keep track of all these and send me the who I
I
got
got
thing to.
all of it. Don't even worry about
Finger
it.
guns.
Thanks to my awesome Excel sheets, it's all taken care of somehow. All right.
Somehow.
The next code phrase for a DDWW shirt was Reservoir Josh's. And
Oh, that's right. Because we had like 4 of them in the chat.
right? Yeah, there was a Josh fight in the chat. It was really nice. It was really epic.
Sounds
Let's
nice.
see. That's number 27, and that's Jake Miller from A Sweet Idea. Jake Miller wins
Nice.
a DDWW shirt.
Nice, dude.
Good job. Winner,
My
winner,
name gets
chicken
drawn.
dinner.
I'm gonna blow my brains out.
Considering
Don't
you didn't enter, that would be weird. All right, Buckaroo is the next code phrase, and that is for a Coffee Custom Build shirt. Oh
I
my
did
gosh,
too.
so many giveaways.
I'll never recover from this financially.
57. Generate. Number 1, that never happens. That is Aaron Tidwell. Aaron Tidwell of Voss Lighting? I don't know. Aaron Tidwell, good job.
Jake's gonna have 2. Don't worry, we'll get something special. Actually, Jake's getting whose mics or the pod?
Jake is getting. Why are you doing this to me right now?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. We can talk about it later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going way too fast to keep up. Typing all this in. All right. The second Petrie shirt is going to go to. Oh, there was only 36 entries. Yikes.
Whoa,
Nobody likes you.
Really dropped off there.
Generate number 24. And that'll be Barnett Custom Woodworks.
Adam Barnett.
Adam Barnett. Nobody likes him.
Nothing but Barnett. Like nothing but net.
All right.
God, I hate you, Pete.
Now we're going to give away. We're going to give away.
doing this show.
Oh, excuse me. We're going to give away.
I have that effect on men. Whoa,
We're going to give
zoomed
away
in
2 AWP shirts right now. We had 59 entries. The first one goes to number
too much stuff.
29. Oh, Jay the D, you can't win twice. Sorry, buddy.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. Number 42, Nick Brim. He gets an AWP shirt.
What? Fine. All right. Whatever. You could hand deliver it.
Yeah, I'll hand deliver it. We can save on shipping.
I mean, it still has to get shipped.
Yeah, it still has to get shipped. That doesn't help at all.
Doesn't matter
All
what-
right, let's do one more time. Generate number 36.
Oh, sorry you didn't get one of these shirts, man.
Johnny Steer. Johnny Steer. I don't recognize that name. Thanks for entering, Johnny.
Thanks,
I
dude.
appreciate it.
Sounds
Winner.
fake, but that's fine.
First time, short time.
It might be Steyer.
Oh, not like
S-T-I-E-R.
S-T-E-E-R. He wasn't like driving down the highway trying to look up a fake name and saw a cow or something.
Johnny, bullcrap.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mike, iPhone.
That's it for all the T-shirts, you guys. All right, now for the. Holy crap! This is gonna be a ton of. We are halfway through this, Paul.
Oh,
Isn't this
thank
fun?
God. This is so slow.
I'm going as fast as I can, you guys.
And then we do it again during the pod?
We don't do it during the pod, right?
Wait, I like.
No, I mean we could.
No, let's not. Let's do a breakdown in the description. This is way boring for the show.
We'll just
this is
pick the
boring. I'm about to
winners.
fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just put them in a thing. and
Agreed.
We'll
People will
That's
just-
why I didn't want to do this while everybody was here. This would have
yeah.
killed the
Thank
vibe.
God. The vibe is dead. Yeah.
The vibe has gone. It done left the building. All right. Now for the big giveaways. The
Sorry, Paul.
Magical code phrase of
No problem.
Okay.
It's
I owe you a delicious dinner.
We're gonna draw for the Bessie. Nope. The armor tool prize right now. The mini jig and the
Jonathan
clamps.
Steer in chat. He's won. Real. I'm real.
Perfect.
Or someone edited their name really quickly.
Right. Really quick. It's probably Daniel Langley. That guy's tricky. I don't trust him.
For the main
all right, so wait,
giveaway.
Daniel's gonna rattle them off for all the.
Yes, for the main giveaway, there are 567 entries.
And we're gonna read each one.
No, we're not.
John Steer, you didn't win. Adam Barnett, you also did not win.
All right, we're gonna draw for the armor tool, mini jig, and clamps, and that's gonna go to number 470, and that is David Block or Blotch. I'm gonna go with Block.
It's Block.
It's Blosh.
Armor tool.
Blochet.
Dude, congrats. That's awesome.
That is awesome. I have one of those. I haven't used.
Yeah,
it in a long time, but it's nice.
I don't have the mini.
Oh, wait, not the mini. I don't have the. Mini.
I don't have the mini jig, but I got the clamps.
Not to be confused with armoire tools, which is they make hardware for armoires.
Paul, now's the time to turn off your camera again. Yeah, thank you.
All right, the Bessie bundle is going to go to number.
There's 2 bundles, right?
I thought one person was getting both bundles.
So they get 8 clamps. That's fine. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever
Let's
you want.
do that.
That makes it easier for
one person per
Bessie.
brand. Let's do it.
The person who gets the Bessie bundles is number 138, and that is. It's not going to be Peter Kapar, I guarantee it. Hold on, there's a lot of scrolling involved here. 138, Scott Goldthwait. Congratulations, Scott.
His brother Bobcat is hilarious.
Well, he couldn't be here tonight.
Volner Woodworking says Bessie nipple clamps with an exclamation mark. Yep. So,
that's a good idea. You should send that to Bessie.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw the name that I gave the pre-show, by the way, but it was called "Making Fun of AWP." I thought it was a nice little play on words.
All right, Brunt boots.
Nothing? Okay, cool.
Brunt boots.
Oh, Brunt boots.
Yeah.
Oh.
What the hell is this?
2 out of 4.
All right, Brunt boots. Boot style of your choice and size of your choice.
Size of your choice.
That's going to go to.
They're just trying to offload their men's 6s.
Number 301. That is Jason Hagen.
Nice, dude.
You won the Brunt boots.
Congratulations. I hope you're real too.
We'll never know. All right.
When you guys cut your video, mixed everyone up.
We're 3 into like 12 or 15, something like that.
Oh.
Firm Grip up next. They have that bundle of the Power Pro Starter Variety Pack, the Firm Grip gloves, the AWP tool bag, the knee pads, the OOK hardware. That's going to go to
exactly
number. It's like playing bingo, isn't it, Paul? It's fun.
Huh? What? Oh, Jason's in here.
It's not like playing bingo. Dude. It's like watching other people play bingo. It's way worse.
The Power Pro pack is going to Cost Woodworks.
Nice. Congrats. Paul, just to spice things up, we did put your name in there 5 times, so there's a chance for you to win. Am I lying? We'll see.
We'll never know.
My last name is actually Steer.
Oh. That's too bad because John Steyer won.
Damn it. Steyer.
So close.
All right. The next up is Capro, the 842G laser, the 353 Legend Square, the Flex Sander, the 26-foot tape, and the 446 Speed Square. That's going to number 90. And that is Kevin Hempel, Lefty's Woodshop. We own him.
Hey, Lefty.
Capro.
Just send it to us.
Yep, awesome. We'll just take that. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Laguna, the $150 gift card towards any Laguna accessory.
Ooh.
Not an actual machine, sorry, but accessory.
They got a lot of accessories, though, so that's good.
They got a lot of accessories. Number 379. I want everybody to understand how much work I put into this. Hours and hours and hours.
We get it. If you go quicker,
Okay.
that'd be great.
I'm going as fast as I can. Sean Rigacho, you won
He's
the
a
Laguna
good
card.
boy.
Laguna. I don't know why that was so funny. All right, Macbeth. Oh, Macbeth is giving away a ton of stuff. DeWalt 25-inch tape measure, Swanson 6-inch combo square, Porter cable 5-inch random orbit sander, the Macbeth branded CA glue accelerator, 5 and 6-inch white buffing pads, the Macbeth 5-minute epoxy, DeWalt 7-inch or 12-inch tri-square, DeWalt flush trim saw, and a DeWalt 2-pack of 6-inch clamps.
You could say the Macbeth pack, and we could have had Paul.
And Paul's just eating popcorn.
Beard popcorn's the best.
I wanted to remind everybody what we were giving away.
Popcorn's just
All right,
calories.
Dan,
number-
you're doing the right thing, Dan. I'm just joking. You're doing
A number 2, a 24. That is going to 1, Drew Burton.
Congrats, dude.
Macbeth. Good job, Drew, on being here.
Faulkner Woodworking, not only is it riveting content, it is also interesting.
Jeffrey Fontecchio asks, Paul, where do you live in Michigan?
Oh, really east of Michigan.
Massachusetts, Michigan.
Right, right, Michigan.
Did you know part of Michigan used to be Massachusetts, though? Way
Yes.
back in the day?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Like the southern part of Massachusetts. So if you look at an old map, Massachusetts is where it was, or where it is now, and then the bottom half of Michigan.
Oh
feel
man,
like
now I
you're
have to look
lying.
this up and then feel
Well-
like when it's not true, Paul is going to be laughing all night.
But wait, no. There is actually
No, look it up.
There's
No, look
actually
it
some
up.
truth to the joke because the original maps of the U.S. were the states that formed, and then they just straight shot across the map because they
Yeah,
didn't
straight
really.
line.
Yeah, they just they didn't know where it ended, so they were like, "Oh, whatever's there."
Somewhere
That's
over
ours.
there. All right, let's continue. Enough of this banter.
Sorry.
That's not what people are here for.
Map stuff.
Port Huron and Grand Haven. That's the actual answer.
All
I
right,
used to live in Michigan. That was what that question was about.
Ah.
the next giveaway pack is the blade clean system from Microjig.
Oh, that's a sweet system.
That thing is dope. All right, that is going to number 514, 514, and that is scrolling. E. Rumsey Woodworks.
Awesome.
Rumsey?
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right, Microjig it is.
Really? This is a good time for a safe self-cleaning? Sorry, my printer just started making.
Oh, I
noise.
thought you
Can't hear
were.
it.
I
It's
thought
fine.
maybe you saw one of
Sorry,
my
talking
pets in the
about
background.
Am I
thought
really
it was
self-cleaning
Emma.
right now?
All right, the next one up is the OmniWall Power Wall Kit. That's the
Nope.
power charging wall organizer thing.
Yep, that's the one.
All right, that is going to go to
My direct competitor, but what do I care?
number 11.
Uh,
That is Chad B. Just Chad B.
Chad B.
That's
Good
Hambo
job, Chad B.
Designs.
Is it?
Yep.
Who is it?
All right.
Chad B.
Oh yeah, we talked to him quite a bit at
Yeah.
Workmanship.
Awesome, dude. Congratulations.
Sir.
That's a sweet setup.
OmniWall. Awesome sauce. We are almost done, Paul.
Yep.
You're
Oh,
having a
God.
good time. We're having a good time. Semi-exact, that's up next. That's the outdoor sofa kit.
I'm reading about the history of Michigan right now. So
Thank you.
As you should.
It's more interesting
I'm
than what's going
on
on. here.
Marketplace looking for a log splitter, and I'm a host of the show.
The semi-exact kit is going to number 218, Brenton Snyder.
Oh, congrats, dude. I think I've chatted with him before.
Semi-exact. All right, we're in the S's. This is all in alphabetical order.
Actually,
so
ironically, I'm talking
we're
to
getting
Pat
there.
Lapp right now.
I can't wait for the xylophone giveaway.
Pat Lapp is
Does that
down
start
to
with
do
a
the
Z?
show, so that's exciting. But we have to do it in French, though. That's his one stipulation. I said yes.
You're inviting Pat Lapp to the show that he was just on?
No, but
18
to
minutes
do
ago?
just him and us.
Oh, an episode.
All right, next up,
You're
150.
kicking me off.
No.
Yeah.
Pat, what are you doing?
Next-
Paul's been pretty aggressively rude about this giveaway, Pat. Would you like to be honest?
Next up, we got the $150 gift card to Sticker Beats, or at least a coupon code. $150 one way or the other. That is going to go to number 25. Man, why does the numbers go from like super low to all the way up?
It's your
That's a lot
birthday,
of
Paul?
scrolling.
It's almost like the random.
Happy birthday, dude.
Wait, it's your
Thank you.
birthday?
Yeah.
To Dow?
Why'd you
Today.
come on?
What?
I would do that on my birthday.
Happy
Because
birthday.
I'm a
dude.
loser.
Did I?
Oh, my-
I think I called this name before, but there's.
Did you
nothing
hear
in
that,
there.
Dan? It's
Dan,
Paul's birthday.
It's Paul's birthday.
I was trying to ignore all that. I'm doing work over here.
I turned 23 today, Dan. Come on.
That's amazing.
You
That's
lie.
incredible. They approached you for that show when you were 17.
Oh
and
no,
now
I
you
didn't.
are a huge.
Sorry.
That's right.
The winner,
And then they said
number
we're gonna post it the day after your birthday.
number 25 is Janessa Solace.
Oh, Jen,
Awesome, yeah.
Janessa. Jen.
She's bought a lot of stuff for me, so I appreciate you.
That
Thanks,
was
girl.
the
Congratulations.
sticker beat.
Oh, you're gonna get a lot of stickers for that. Save it
Heck
for when
yeah!
you're running a
And
sale.
you can use code DDWW to
or
save
use code
20%.
Peachtree for save 20%. It's actually
All right.
20.0.
Guys, this is the best prize right here. Tight Bond is giving away a hat, and
Your head.
that winner is going to be
It sticks to your head.
60, number 354. Number 354. That is
Hobo freight coupon.
SC2H5 Creations. That's a robot.
Congratulations.
Tight Bond.
Is that it? Are we done?
One more.
One more.
One more.
God.
Whoops,
Hey, this
I
is a
accidentally
big
spelled
event.
Tip Bond.
100.
All right. The
Yeah, it is
last
a big
We're a
event.
bigger
the
boy.
last thing to give away is Total Boat. The Total Boat package, which is wood honey, a quart kit
They're
of
the
high
best.
performance, and the tube of Thixio. You could call that
It's
Dunlap. That's fine.
Thixo, I think. There's no I in it.
It's not
Yep,
It's-
Thixo. You're right.
Thixio.
The I is.
It's like a bad guy in an 80s movie.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Thixio.
Number 270, and that winner is Jordan Chapman.
Awesome. Guys, everyone, congratulations. I also love that most of the names were definitely not people that sent us checks. Thank you. No, but like it was actual like it's people we interact with all the time. So it's like going right
Yeah.
back into the community.
And
That's freaking
I
awesome.
swear on my grandpappy's grave, that was all very
that
random,
was very
random
random.
number generated, and it's
No.
done. It's
But-
done.
I don't believe you when you brought up
Guys,
your
I'm really
grand
stoked.
pappy.
This is episode 101. Like we've been doing this for a while. Like 100
Oh,
episodes
gosh.
is big. I don't think it
Yeah.
really hit me until we were at Workbench Con and people were like talking about it and asking.
Were you there?
Yeah. I was with. I was
Cool.
hanging out
Were
with
you at
Paul a
Workbench
lot.
Con?
I was hanging out with Paul and Pat a lot.
You were the guy that was talking to Jimmy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Dan, Jimmy remembered me. Don't run your mouth, okay?
Yeah, I was the guy who shook your hand.
Yeah, what is that? Flat out. Oh, there. What is
the Massachusetts map, Michigan thing.
Yeah. So that's Massachusetts. This is Massachusetts. That is, and that is.
Fantastic.
How stupid is that?
Just go. It just goes
the best.
I love how Pennsylvania was rude about it and they just got their own state right out of the
Yeah.
gate.
Like, we're not dealing with you, Massachusetts.
All right, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who listened, participated in the giveaway. We really appreciate everybody. We wouldn't have made it this far without any of you. So,
Yeah,
from the
seriously.
bottom of our hearts, thank you.
From the bottom
Anyway,
of our house
seriously.
in the dark Polish dungeon.
From the
love you
bottom
all.
of Paul's feet, we thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks for supporting
All
the
right.
podcast so they could pay to have me on here.
Yeah.
He's expensive.
Hey, Paul. Also, thanks to you for sticking that out. That was
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thank
That
you
was
for
super
staying.
riveting.
On your birthday. Good lord.
It was
you're
so
a trooper.
close. The noose down here is like almost done.
Back hair noose.
Stole that
Getting
joke.
big in a
from
hand
chat.
rate.
Thank you to whoever said that.
Oh gosh.
Well, guys,
Well,
thank you for
Somebody in the
joining
chat
us.
was like, he's definitely tying a noose off camera.
I think we should probably jump out of here
Yeah.
and start the actual
Here's another
show.
one we saw at Workbench Con. Nice
Yeah.
meeting you, man. Well, yeah, guys,
it's awesome.
should we wrap it up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up, and then we didn't play the question, but there's only one. We're gonna fly through the show. I think we can
yeah.
kind of we'll just jump into that. So let's get out of here.
We're gonna
I don't
grill
wanna
this
take
guy
too-
on
It's
an
Paul's
actual-
birthday, so I don't want to like. I feel.
I want to
so
learn
bad
all
it's
about your birthday, man.
I feel so bad. Come on to the show and listen to us rattle off 75 giveaway winners. Happy birthday!
I just wasted 3 hours of my birthday right there.
Oh man!
Don't worry, you'll never get it back. Oh wait,
Yeah, thank you everyone who supports the show. You guys are like really awesome. So thank
You
you
guys
so
are great.
much. We really do appreciate it. So
True.
all right. We'll see you all next week, guys. Love you all. Bye.
Bye-bye.
now.
And stay tuned for a lot of guests this year. It's gonna be a big year.
Oh yeah, we got
yeah.
a lot of
Oh,
guests lined up. A lot of guests this year.
Love you. Bye.
It's gonna be a good one. Bye.